Hey C2C Hub, it's Megan here. I'm so grateful that you are joining me today. Today's practice is going to be a 10-minute focus flow on the hips. So, before we get started, I invite you to grab a block or two to make yourself comfortable, and also a blanket or a towel, something that can elevate your seat or add additional support as we work into some of these hip stretches. Before we get into our practice, I want to remind each of you to listen to your body. From person to person, body to body, we are all extremely different. Our anatomy makes us different, and that's what makes us unique. So own your practice, and know that I will be giving you lots of options with the props and modifications, so listen to your body. Let's get started. So coming into tabletop, setting your props off to the side, spreading your palms out wide, your knees are directly below the hips, palms are below the shoulders, having strong alignment. Inhale, drop your chest, shine your heart forward, coming into cow pose. Taking a breath in through your nose. Exhale, rounding your spine, coming into cat pose. Working into our body. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Working that eye to elbow forward. Exhale, cat. Now adding in any organic movement. So maybe that's circles, maybe some hip sways from side to side. You have that C shape, child's pose. Remember, this is your practice. What do you need today? Allow yourself to move. Taking slow and controlled breaths throughout the practice. Taking one more inhale and exhale, making your way into your tabletop. Curl your toes under, walk your hands one handprint forward. Take a breath in. And exhale, make your way into your downward facing dog, pressing those palms down into the mat, being gentle as you work those heels down. Allow the back of that neck to release, maybe including some yeses and some nos with that neck. Inhale in this downward facing dog, and exhale, press your chest back. Inhale, look to your hands, and exhale, tiptoe your feet to a forward fold. Taking your stance out a little bit wider. And now just let's move here. Maybe you want to walk your hands from one side to the other. Just getting into that body, feeling that space. Having a gentle and a generous bend in your knees. Maybe you want to come into ragdoll, swaying from side to side. Ask yourself why you got on your mat today, and keep coming back to that thought when things get tough. Slowly make your way back to center, palms coming down, and let's inhale to a halfway lift, neutralizing that spine, finding length. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you rise up to your mountain, making small adjustments as you reach your palms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to go into our Malasana flow, and then we're going to pause there. So inhale, reach your palms up. Exhale, take your toes out to the outside edges, heels in, and slowly begin to sink down. Inhale, reach it back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, back to that Malasana, protecting your knees. Once more, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sinking those hips down. Now is where you can add those blocks under your seat, knowing that you have levels on your blocks. You also have a blanket Your intention here is to press those elbows into your knees, finding some length in that back body. Taking a slow breath in and a breath out. Begin to press those palms down to the mat. And we're going to step back to a downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale as you lift the right leg up, pressing it towards the ceiling. And exhale, glide the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Prepping for lizard pose here. So your heel is in, your toe is out, your hands are on the inside of your mat, and let's take this time just to sway from side to side. Now switching that direction, adding a little forward and back here. Being mobile with this stretch. Now we're going to add some taps in, so lower those elbows down. Now lift them up. Lower those elbows down. Lift them up. Let's do that once more. Lower down and lift up. Now I invite you to drop that back knee and explore your lizard pose to the depth that feels safe for you. Again, you can use a block to come to your forearms or a blanket. Another great option is to gently press into that right knee, rolling to the outside edge of that pinky toe, coming back to that breath. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale it out. Make your way back to center, setting those props off to the side. Grounding your palms, lift that back heel if it was rested down, and press your way back to downward dog. Maybe you shake that right leg out, release that neck. Let's move to the left side. Inhale, press the left heel up. Exhale, left foot glides forward, coming into lizard on this side. Left heel's in, left toes are out. Let's do those taps first. Walking your palms out. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lifts. Exhale. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now this time, drop that back knee. And sway those hips side to side, rocking forward and back. Again, use your props. They're your best friends. Taking this pose to the depth that feels safe for you. Know that you can always roll to the outside edge. You're doing amazing. Just visualize those hips releasing what is no longer serving them and inviting space for those new opportunities to enter into your mind and into your body. As you exhale, slowly make your way out of this pose, setting your props off to the side. Grounding your hands down, lift the back knee and press back to a downward facing dog. Inhale in through your nose. And exhale, guide your knees down to the mat. And we're gonna set that blanket down and begin to come into a forward fold with a little bit of a variation. So flexing into those feet, begin to roll your ankles one direction then the other. And then we're going to do ankle to knee. So that right ankle is going to be coming in towards that left knee on top. You're welcome to stay here. Another option is grounding those hands beneath you and then walking that left foot in. This really feels safe when you have that blanket below you to elevate your hips, and maybe you want to add a little sway side to side. Now another option here is fire log, so you can, or double pigeon as some people call it. You can drop that left knee down and allow that right hip to open. You can come here, or know that you can extend that left foot out. Wherever you are, let's see if we can inhale, lengthen. Exhale, send that breath to that right hip flexor. Once more breath in. Exhale it out. And then extend that right leg out and the left leg, and let's shake those legs out. Working into the other side. So bend the right foot. Bend the left foot. My bad. Now bend the right foot. Coming into your ankle to knee on this side, sitting up nice and tall. Adding any movements. Knowing that you're almost to the end here. And then coming into that double pigeon or fire log, flexing into your heels. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, know you can stay here, or you can sink deeper into this pose by walking your palms forward. Remembering that from the right to the left side of our bodies, our anatomy is different. Respecting our bodies, giving ourselves grace for all that they endure. And then slowly begin to make your way back to center. And then extending the left leg out, and then the right leg, and then shake those legs out for a moment. Thank you so much for joining me today for our 10-minute hip-focused flow. I hope you're feeling more space, not only within your hips, but also that mind. Take care of yourself, and until next time, see you later.